Hello everyone, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am the Doctor. Well, last time you remember we sent Willow onto the 38 because I wanted to pick up somebody else for our next job, but one other thing, since I'm thinking of while we're by the Silver Rush, that quest that it said we failed before, I was worried that we blew things with the quest to keep Cass on a straight and narrow. The quest we lost was actually a quest where you can work for the Van Graffs as a guard, which goes to heck if their guard gets killed off. So we didn't lose anything of value except for a quest line that would have given us a chance to kill Cass, which we're not going to take anyway. So we are going to make our way back down the freeway. And helpfully on this quest, if you have no idea where you might have found some musicians before, it will guide you toward them, because you might remember this guy. Lonesome Singing Cowboy.
Howdy there, partner.
Looking for music acts.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got.
Then, here, take this card, tell him I sent you.
Much obliged to you, friend.
And he is such a badass, he just walked through that fire with nothing to hurt him at all. And as for the final one, it requires a trip up to Novak, which we'll go ahead and walk the distance since it's a short one. Well, maybe not as short as I thought. Yeah, I remember the last time we walked around the pathways here. That seems so long ago. And the roads were so much less peaceful then. Okay, maybe it wasn't quite as quick as walk as I remembered. But I can see the dinosaur there, so... Anyway, you might remember that there was an old musician living here. I thought this was his room. Ah, here he is.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
No, I don't. What makes you think that?
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
Aren't you that singer from New Reno? I saw you play the clubs there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
Well, if you're looking for us as a singer, Tommy Torini is at the Top's is hiring. Or why do you come here all the way from New Reno?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Why would he be after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed a casino boss.
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Well, my hat is off to you. That takes some balls.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
Well, you're looking for work. Tommy Trini's hiring.
Really? The tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
And goodbye.
Yeah. See you later.
So we will have a full complement once we go back to him. And I was going to recruit Boone, but
Hey there.
did just occur to me that it probably
Okay, sure.
will not work out all that great with him there. Because I do eventually want to take him to the Legion camp and let him work off some aggression. But then again, that might not be the most doctorly thing to do. And we've got Willow back in her regular outfit. I don't think I can get her to just change into the pretty dress either. So we'll head off to face the Legion with just this small group. And then once we've gotten everything we need to, we will return and see what we can do about reclaiming that land in the name of freedom. Yep, so we should have no trouble with the Legion soldiers that are here now. With our wave of atrocities having been erased. So we may now go and commit a new list of atrocities.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Who are you?
I am Cursar Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
What will happen at the fort?
You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes.
And 31
To my
flavors.
knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor.
Who are you calling dissolute?
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control.
You sound like my teachers on Gallifrey.
Common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
What have I done to earn this honor?
You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
I'm ready to travel.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
Keep holdout weapons. Sure, I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe, true to Caesar.
Yeah. I am willing to bet, however, they did nothing about the weapons that my dog, my robot, and my lady companion are carrying. But just out of curiosity, which weapons does that leave me? Love and Hate and the Screwdriver. all I need, really. Okay, so cheerful reminder of what the Legion does.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena. The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
And speaking of which,
Excuse me.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
you ever met Kaisar?
I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, the second in command, however. It was unpleasant.
Tell me about the Legate.
He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though.
Hey, as long as you're here, let's gamble.
I'm gonna...
Well, not the easiest way to win 300 caps, but it's been,
Howdy again.
anyway. More about you.
Shoot.
Are you part of the Legion?
No, sir. I'm an independent trader from Arizona.
Ah, love your tea. Is it dangerous to trade with the Legion?
Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off.
Do you ever trade with NCR?
Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Anyway, one of the opportunistic sorts that's willing to do business with the Legion because they do make the trains run on time, so to speak. And yeah, another one of the slave girls being used as a pack mule.
I can't wait until they let me fight.
Don't bother me. I'm training to become a full legionary.
Yeah, that's all kinds of disturbing. And we can come around this way and see over the river, but not much point in going here.
Can we leave soon? I'll be a lot happier when we get out of here.
Yeah, because for very obvious reasons, Willow does not like the Legion. And I think I mentioned this before, but if you actually get to the end game with Willow, but you work with the Legion, she will send you a Dear John letter for the final battle and ask you to please, please, please find her after this is done, because she can forgive you for everything, but she's not going to help with the final battle.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
Uh-huh.
I'll wait. Shoot your guys on.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Uh-huh.
The legionaries at Nelson were killed to a man. No survivors.
Yeah, I kind of did that.
Move along.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare.
You're a doctor?
I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xander root. Plenty of Brock flowers, though.
You're using 1 Brock flower per Xander root, right?
Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
Do you have anything for sale?
For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some healing powder every day, but you'd have to be a friend of the Legion.
I'd like some healing powder.
I can only do that if you're a friend of the Legion. I don't want to get crucified.
I have some questions about you.
What do you...
How are women treated around here, as if I don't already know?
We're property. If you're too young or too old, the men usually leave you alone. Usually.
How long have you been a slave?
3 years and counting. If I could just get across the river, I'd be free. Not that I'd try it. I've seen what happens when you get caught.
Where are you from?
A small town in New Mexico. The Legion burned it a few years back. That's how I ended up here.
Let's talk about something else. And what have you been out to Legate Leonis?
The legate is not a man to be crossed, especially if you're a woman. That's all I'll talk about it.
Alright. Yeah, there's not a lot of people to talk to here, but we'll take the opportunity now because we are not going to get it after we do what I plan to do here.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
True to Kaiser.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
I'll wait. True to Kaiser.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you. It's not allowed.
I'm a friend. It's okay for you to talk to friends, right?
I guess that's okay. If you're a friend, can you help me?
What do you need help with?
Anthony took Sergeant Teddy away and gave him to the stinky dogs. I want him back.
They let you have toys here?
I kept him secret, but I think somebody told on me.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
What do you do here?
I help take care of the Brahmin. I sometimes bring water and food to people. That's it. Okay, bye.
Yeah, unfortunately... nothing we can do to get her out of here. But we can at least get her teddy bear back. Without a replacement firing mechanism, this howitzer is useless. Leave it alone. And there's a dog. And this...
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river. Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Step carefully around here and you might just leave alive. I'm Anthony, master of the hounds.
Why are you suddenly talking like that? I'm here for Melody's bear.
The stupid girl should know by now that even the rags on her back are a privilege. Anyway, my mongrels like their new toy. Tell you what, you square off with 4 of my best dogs. No armor and no weapons except a machete. You survive, and I let you have the bear.
You won't mind if I kill them?
I think they'll probably end up killing you. I trained them myself. But if you do win somehow, the mongrels will at least get honorable deaths.
Melee is not my forte, but let's do this.
Good luck. You'll need it.
However, they did not see fit to disarm Willow.
Now.
With the duel concluded, your regular equipment is returned to you. And yeah, this is one of the things about Willow's companion is that she does not track. Oh, and I got my meats back. Anyway.
Damn it! I thought they had you.
You call that a challenge?
Take the bear. I can't believe I let some of my best dogs get killed over this stupid thing. Your stuff is in the crate next to the arena entrance. Leave it there too long, and we'll dump it in the lake.
Nice dog.
Lupa. Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our best dogs. She's getting old, but she's still a tough old bitch. Aren't you, girl? Yeah.
Yeah, and I could claim that for the cyber dog that no longer needs it, but I'm not going to be that big of a jerk.
It took years for Caesar to conquer Lanius's tribe, and Caesar showed mercy to the survivors, allowing them to join the Legion. Had the positions been reversed, Caesar would be dead. Lanius is called the Monster of the East, because he never, ever shows mercy.
And all my equipment is still going back in there. And you train these dogs?
Been doing it since I was a boy. The mongrels know to listen up when I start talking to them.
Where's the Legion get its dogs?
We breed them mostly, but sometimes we get some good ones from Denver. That whole city is overrun with them.
And something else. Goodbye. And just to make sure...
I can't be the only one wondering if we're going to come out of this okay. If he'd end up dead. Or worse.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man.
What can you tell me about the legate?
A great warrior. When he was but a recruit, I watched him kill 10 men in the arena with his bare hands. He doesn't feel pain, and he never ever shows mercy. If all legionaries were like him, the Legion would be invincible.
Tell me more about the arena.
Such as
What are the rules?
light armor and machetes only. The challenger, the one who asks to enter the arena, may be pitted against one or more opponents. All matches continue until one side is dead. No exceptions.
What do you do?
I set up the fights, keep track of prisoners available, and make sure the arena's cleaned up.
Who does the fighting?
Most of the time, it's some young legionary trying to make a name for himself, hoping to get noticed by Caesar or the Praetorians. We pit slaves or prisoners against each other once in a while, but it's not much of a show. They're usually too reluctant to kill each other.
Well,
Like what?
much as I'd love to take part in the blood sport, I think I'll go ahead and put the combat armor on and make a show of strength. And let's go ahead and get this over with.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone.
Listen, I do not like being out here, and I don't trust Caesar. I don't think we should go in there. This cannot be a good idea.
We can't turn back now. I have to go in. You can wait here if you want to, or don't be afraid of it, though. I've got your back.
That does make me feel better. But I'm worried about you too. If you want me with you, I'll come.
Why don't you wait for me here?
Okay, I'll do that. I would have come with you gladly if that's what you wanted, but honestly, it's a relief to stay out here.
Anyone else must remain outside. The camps are getting crowded.
Yeah, well, I'll have JT wait here as well.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. The great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
You guaranteed my safety. You're in possession of something that interests me. I had to see the mighty Caesar with my own eyes. Deaf to tyrants.
And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you. You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
Just let me deal with Benny and I'll be on my way.
Benny is my prisoner. You don't deal with him unless you've dealt with me. Don't worry. You'll get the platinum chip he was carrying. And then you'll use it like I tell you to. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside,
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
yeah, and we can try and talk to Caesar a little bit more, but I'm not feeling a great pressing need to do that yet. So we'll go ahead and call it here, and next time, well, we'll see what happens next time. See you then.
I'm looking forward.